Videos I posted so far on my Fertile Dance channel are mostly live interviews with clients or other interested parties about the fertility mapping services. Today I'm trying something new, which is speaking to you directly and talking more to my potential YouTube audience. I see that the YouTube audience is interested in hearing stories and feeling up close and personal. And here we are on the topic of how to get pregnant, how to conceive. Sincere concern for women and couples who are trying to conceive and struggling, especially those who are younger and we would think shouldn't really have any trouble. I started over 40 and had no reason to believe that it would be difficult for me until I started looking more deeply into what really makes a fertile body and what is it about women's older bodies, even though I feel young and youthful as much as anybody could feel at my age. What is it about an older woman's body that was to help us optimize our conception? I didn't have at 40 years old the service that I am offering now, and I feel really dear about it. I want to help women and couples not be steered in any way in the wrong direction. The wrong direction can partly be with minimal or not necessarily wrong information, but information that's not given to them specifically for them. That's why I offer personal counsel services. The first consult is completely free, so it's really easy to try this out and see if it's right for you. This work is truly a social service because the more that I look on what's out there on the internet, lots of people are promulgating these very general and generic pieces of advice for women and couples trying to conceive. And if a woman were to go down that road for too long, she would waste a lot of time because it may not be applicable to her specific situation. For instance, to say, learn the timing of your ovulation. Yes, that's very true. But there are a few different modalities that need to be in place, not just an ovulation test kit, but including that, in order to see when you're ovulating and if you're ovulating in the optimal time range for your egg's ripeness. This is just an example of how particular each woman's body is and the things that she's been through, her personal medical history, her general health. All of these things we need to look at as a package in order to guide you. What I pride myself on is offering services that are the most time and cost efficient. And you get to try it out with a free initial consult, so you have nothing to lose. And you'll get a sense of if my services can really help you optimize your reproductive health and your chances of conceiving, which I believe that I can. And I'm always honest if there's a particular situation, if there are structural abnormalities, then things that a doctor might be recommending surgery for, or might be saying, absolutely, you need IVF. There are various things where my counsel, my guidance, our own self-awareness and self-exploration, herbs, diet, exercise, may not affect well enough, and I'll always be honest about that too. I'm hoping that you'll give it a try. Call me now for a free Skype or phone initial consult. With fertility mapping, we start with where you are, and we understand what you already know, what your reproductive health is, what your general health is, and we optimize from there. And we choose each step of how you will proceed, personalized to who you are, what you're up for, what are you about, what do you feel this reproductive calling is in you, and how far will you go, and what angles will you take. That's why it becomes your personalized map. In my story, I started over 40 and I didn't have a partner. So I had to make some very particular choices around what I was willing to do in order to conceive, what I was willing to put into it, what kinds of paths I was willing to step. And I don't recommend my path to anybody because it was my personal journey, and this is how I like to guide and am able to guide my clients. I like to walk with you every step of the way to optimize your fertility. Everything you see and read on the internet may have some degree of accuracy, may be completely inaccurate, or may be not particular to your situation. And that's the kind of thing I can help you discern and sift through after I spent years and years doing extensive research to help me in my case and to become my own counsel. This is now what I can offer forward, and I'm very excited about it. Call me or email me for your free initial consult. And maybe in the next video, people have been asking me, maybe in the next video, we'll bring forward a little bit of my twins and the joy and the play in the house now, us all breathing together, having made it through our complicated, convoluted journey, made it to being a family. I look forward to helping you.